Right, we're in Sweden. Let me guess, when you think of Sweden, you think of Volvo, ABBA, meatballs. You're wrong. No, actually, you're right. But we've got some ATVs. So we've got the Cforce 600 over here, and then we've got the Cforce 625 Tourer, both 4x4. We're going to be going on-road, off-road, on-road, off-road, legal roads, maybe illegal roads, we don't know. Lakes, forest. We're going to have a look at the whole thing. Let's go. Right, so we're off. So we're going to go through, look at that view. We're going to go through on-road, off-road. We're going to go through the woods. We're going to go through main roads. We're going to go through back roads. We're going to go everywhere. So we're in Cforce, Sweden. Absolute beautiful. And you know what the beauty of this place? You can go for miles and miles and you won't see anyone. I wish I had my bikes out here. Imagine them, you could go on the main roads everywhere. You wouldn't even get bothered. It'd be perfect. Whoa, here we go, here we go. These things are so quick. So the ones I was in Scotland was only a 150. These are 600s and 625s. Oh, whee! Skidded that one out. We're going that way. So it's private? Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So this, on the side back there, we're saying it's private. So there could be an angry Swede with a gun at the end of this road. Hopefully not. Or actually, that'd be quite good video content, to be honest. As long as I don't get shot. If Danny in front gets shot, that wouldn't be good, but it'd be better than me getting shot. I'm only joking. See, he's going to end up watching this. I wouldn't want to see my mate being shot for views. Probably not anyway. Yeah, so we'll just do a bit of riding. We'll have a little look round. We'll talk about what's coming up. I'm going to have a couple of videos from here. And then I'm also going to have... I'll probably do one. I'm going to go on the lake. I'm going to go on the lake on a canoe. I know it's not bike related, but I think all these places I go, same with New York, I think I'm going to do like a bonus one, just with like the surrounding areas. So when I watch videos like this, I like a story behind things. Yeah, it's lovely, all the bikes and everything, and the quads and everything else, but I like to see stuff. I like to see, it's a journey. Do you know what I mean? You can have, it's a journey of where I go. So I'm going to add that on. If you want to watch it, it'll be on there as well. But yeah, like I said, coming up, obviously we've got the spraying and the 5,000 watt. We got the New York looking for the, what the fuck's that? I've gone back 500 years. New York looking for the MX 650 frame. Obviously, if there's anyone from New York or Boston watching this and you have a frame, I'm over in November. I'll come and buy it off you. I'll do a little video picking it up. It'll be good. On the off chance someone's watching it, hit me up. Then I've got plans. I'm gonna buy a big trailer from China, and I'm gonna build like a mini camper van to tow behind my 5,000 watt fat wheel bike. And me and a mate, we're just going to go like 100 miles across England, end up at the coast, see if we can get there without being pulled over, and actually if we can make it there. I've got a few batteries and just see what we can do. That's coming up. And then I'm thinking about getting an electric wheelchair, put a big fucking massive 72 volt and a motor in it, and just like go to a town, either dress up as an old woman and just like pretend I'm at the traffic lights and just burn off the cars. So hit me up in the comments if you think that would be a good video, what video you would like to see first. Obviously the bikes in New York's definitely coming in them orders, but all the other content, my subscribers are going up every day. I'm grateful, thank you, because this obviously I have my work, this ain't my income, but it's just to building something what I know I want to keep going. I want to make this a long thing, not just a 2-minute job. So thank you again, and if you could subscribe, comment, like, share, all the above, everything you hear on any video, please do. That'd be great. And I'm going to come back here February maybe, and we're going to do the ice road driving. Normal cars, they just stick their tyres on with the spikes, and we're going to go just sliding around the lake, and then we're going to do all these in the snow as well. We'll just be sliding out everywhere. So we've got some nice things coming up. We got some good content, and yeah, just if you wanna add a comment, just add a comment. We're all talking. It's nice. I'm getting a few people, regulars now, messaging and asking, and a few people wanting to meet up. So I'm thinking when I get a bit bigger, we'll do a little meet up. See if we can organise it central to everyone. Just meet up with our bikes. You see it in America, let's do it in England. I know obviously we got to be mega careful here, but we can organise something. We can do something. So comment and let me know what you're thinking. Don't be worried to talk back, because I'm always answering questions. I don't mind. It sounds stupid or anything. I thought you was asking something. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll listen to any comments. If you need any advice from me, even if you're just talking about the bikes and for your future plans. Oh, see that? Because I went to the back of it, it thinks the driver's not on and the engine's on. Watch. Bib in there. These are cool, these. So that button's for your 4x4. So you can have that on and off. So you can have 2-wheel drive 4x4. What am I in at the moment? I'm in 2-wheel drive at the minute. That's why it's sliding. Wow. And then we have our start button, indicators, horn, and then we have our cutout switch, and then our lights. Lights are off at the minute, obviously. And then whee! Oh, have I lost the mic? Hang on a minute. I think I've lost the mic. Hang on. Oh shit, my helmet's not even done up. It weren't the mic, it was my helmet flew off. That's good, isn't it? Smashing bloody ATVs around the bloody forest, and I even got my helmet on. So all this stuff I'm talking about are future videos. I was about to be going back in England in a box. Hang on, I better do this up. Let me check my camera's fine still. Yeah, all good. I've lost him. There we go. Where's he turned? Oh, he's going down there? Where's he going? Mate, we're going to get shot by some angry, like, 8-foot Swedish farmer. Like, here we go. Whee! So yeah, so just comment, we get a conversation. I'm even thinking about doing a doing like once a month at the beginning, do like a little podcast with all of you lot. See if a few people want to come on each month. We'll set up the video, we'll set up the cameras, and just talk about the builds we're doing, future builds, new parts coming out, and just have a chat. Whoa, there's a thing there. And just have a chat. At the end of the day, I want to turn this more into just me putting up videos, to a point of everyone talking about things they enjoy. And this is all a hobby to us all, and we all enjoy it. Especially in the UK, you don't have a lot of it. You don't have like the big meets and everyone like talking about their bikes and all that stuff. So I'm even thinking about getting a Saron on road. And wouldn't it be good? I'm not going to do this because it's against the law, but imagine if I could take out the motor, I think to 6,000, and put a bloody max power 30,000 in with a nice big 72 volt battery, big controller. Not that I'll do that, because that'd be highly illegal and it wouldn't be working on the insurance. I would never do that. But imagine if that was the case. That'd be cool. So yeah. Oi, where are we going? So yeah, around here, it's literally, there's lakes and forests. Like, people in England, and even me, I live in a village, and I'm highly lucky. I know I am. I grew up in London. I was never in the areas I'm in now. My family's like, to be able to bring my family up in a nice village and everything else. I'm blessed. I never had that. Like, I could never bring my kids up now in London. Obviously I grew up there, so it's fine for me. But to be able to bring them to places like this and do stuff like this, it's lucky. So when you're in England, or even obviously America's a lot bigger, so you have places like this, but just being able to drive around for miles with not a single person, you wouldn't do that in the UK. Maybe in the Highlands, in Scotland, you could get away with it, but even there, it's mostly all farms, it's not free land. So you'll either be arrested or you'll be bloody booted off or blocked off straight away. It's just having that sense of when you come somewhere like this, your heartbeat drops. Probably not now because I'm like racing quads around the ATVs around the field, but your heartbeat drops and your brain has time to relax. And hey, in life, it's not all just about work, work, work. To be able to relax, for your own mental health, you got to bring your heartbeat down. You got to enjoy yourself, because what's the point in life? At the end of the day, you go to school 20%, you work 70%, and you have 10% while you can't walk and you're dribbling to live. Do the things you enjoy. I know in the UK it feels like we're in a bloody camp. More and more they're stopping you being able to do the things you want to do. You can get a flight out here. I think from London to Stansted it cost about £50 return. There's plenty of little places you can stay near the lake, not too expensive, and actually breathe. So yeah, so we got some good things coming up, really good videos. Sorry there ain't been a video up for the last few weeks, and that's because I had chicken pox, adult chicken pox. I already thought I had them. Apparently I did, but I didn't. So that knocked me off for a couple of weeks, few weeks, and I was going to go down to London and do a bit of spraying on the bike project, build all the frame, all the brackets for my razor, to put all the nice brackets on, connect all the lights, and obviously that never materialised because I was ill, and then I was coming out here. So them videos will be coming, so you're gonna have a few videos from here, and then in the next couple of weeks you'll have a few videos of the spray, then into the build of the bike. My new battery turns up, we do a little video on that, then probably some ride-on videos, and then we're getting close to the New York trip, so that'll be coming up. And like I said, I've got them future ones coming up. So yeah, future's bright. As long as I don't go bankrupt by then, because these things are expensive. What am I saying? Where are we? Yeah, so here you got to be proper careful. You don't realise there's mooses just wild out here. We've seen wolves. Last year, we got it on video. There's a bear, just a bear wandering across. And the last thing I need to be is stuck in the mud in one of these with a big bear coming at me. I ain't fighting a bear. Whee! There we go. We're going to do a bit of drone footage as well. I'm going to get the drone up at some point. You'll see it on here anyway. I'll add it into this video. As long as it don't, because that drone, I've got the Neo, and it decides to sometimes just say, okay, I'm going to sleep now, and it'll just drop off and sit down somewhere, and it ends up in a bush somewhere, like in here. Imagine if it got lost in there. I don't think I'll be fine in that. So yeah, whoa, there we go. Oh. Yeah, so if you see the number plate, in Sweden, you literally put all your vehicles, even if you have a trailer, the trailer's got to have a number plate of its own. So you, everything's just number plated up, insured up. So one of these is ridiculous. You can 2,000 Swedish money a year to have one of these on road. So that works out to about £170 a year to have one of these quads on the road. The registering of them so much simpler than it is in England. The one in front cost, I believe, about 5,500, 6,000. This one's similar. I'm even tempted back in the UK. You can get these second hand for about 3.5 grand. Getting one put on the road and just like using it to just pop around the area. To be honest, it'll be like most of my stuff. I'll buy everything and I'll use it a few times and it'll probably just sit in the shed. But these are fun. But the problem is in the UK, where you're going to take it, you take it on the road, but there's not really many. It's either farmers' fields or it's council land. That stone just hit me in the chest. Ah, that hurt, you know. That's going to bruise. Ah, I wonder if that was on the camera, if I can slow that down. We have to have a look. That'd be a good little action shot. When I come to edit it, if I can slow that down. Yeah, so if you are still watching at this point, whoa, I lost the front end. Please subscribe, like, share. What else are you meant to say? Please like, subscribe, share, comment. That's the one. Just comment. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Should I buy one or not for the UK? The only thing I'm thinking, imagine going around this bend, and then all of a sudden someone's just coming the other direction from the thing. The brakes on this not great, the back brake. Another river, another lake. This place, mate, it does have lakes. I would literally build a houseboat and just like travel up and down the lakes. Like you see like in America, that literally get some like, I'll do it the hobo way, whatever it is. Just get like fucking milk cartons or some like some water barrels and make a little floating island. You've got to be respectful to the neighbours. Imagine having a little place out there just in the middle of nowhere. One, it looks lovely and it's nice, you've got the lake. But two, I know Sweden's obviously safer than other places, but that looks like you're gonna have fucking Jason X or Mike Myers just pulling up at your window, or that film The Strangers, just someone like knocking saying, does Daisy live here? Like with a mask on, you'll be like, yeah, I'm getting out of here, I'm getting an axe and running. Or is that because I watch too many horror movies? Oh fucking hell, imagine you lost control and fell down there. It's not really something I should be thinking about at the minute, but whoa! I really want to overtake, but that's just my stupid mind, really. Because Danny in front of me, honestly, he don't look anywhere. I was sitting behind him. We was riding along like this, just driving, and he slammed on his brakes. So I slammed on my brakes, and I thought, oh, it's alright, he wants me to come beside him. I'll start moving forward, he slammed it into reverse, and I thought, oh, he's going to wait for me to move. He just reversed, went to do like a U-turn, back round, went straight into me. I'm like, whoa! And he's like, oh sorry, I didn't realise. Didn't even look in his mirror. He come out the garage straight into me, so me trying to overtake him, I reckon he would just go into me and I ended up in the bush. Well, it wouldn't be good, to be honest. Slide on that. Come slide with me, slide with me. Whoa, them stones. Not trusting them. Whoa. But there's a car. There's an actual car. That looks abandoned. There's just a car dumped on the side of the road. Like, I thought I was going to see my first person. You literally wouldn't think, if you lived in London and you grew up in London and you didn't really step outside of London, like a lot of people don't. I know it sounds weird, but you might go to the beach, a lot of people. A lot of people don't actually come out of London. And then you was dumped in somewhere like this. You would be like, you think you're like gone to heaven, or you're just like, you're dead. You wouldn't think something like this, with this much space, existed with no one in it. Like, bit of road driving. Whoa. Yeah, these are restricted, so they only go this fast. I said to him, oh, you're a pussy, mate. I would have had them de-restricted. And he had a point that, to be fair, you get over a certain speed on these, especially these ones. You hit the steering a little bit, you're dead. Look at that for a view. I think that's where we're going to go. We're going to go out on the, like a canoe. And go out there. I know it won't be the most exciting video, but it'll probably just be a video with me and my mate just chatting and that, really. I'll talk to you a bit, but just a nice little, like, I'm not expecting many views, to be honest, but just go down there and sort of like on a canoe and chill. And maybe it'll be one of them videos you can put in the background late at night, you're about to go to sleep, and you can listen to my beautiful rough voice chatting and my weird laugh, looking at trees, and I might even push my mate in it. I won't, because that's the reason he don't really want to do it, because let's just say me and him, he knows me, we go back since his school, and he knows I'm a bit off my head. We had to, because we was a bit naughty kids, we ended up, we had to go college 1 day a week when we was about 15, and we was in a bricklaying course area. The teacher's gone out and there's everyone's brickwork. They've all had to build like walls with like not as much cement, more like sort of sand, and we've built all the walls, and oh, they've already built the walls. We're waiting in there, waiting for the lesson to start, and I thought it'd be funny to throw him through a wall like it was like WWF. The teacher come back in and he nearly had a heart attack. He was screaming, what's happened to everyone's coursework? What's happened to the walls? And like everyone looked at me and I just said, oh, I think someone tripped through it. And he was like, tripped through 3 fucking walls. Typical bricklayer. Like there, I was like, yeah. I said, I think someone tripped and went through it. And then all of a sudden we get called into the office. He has CCTV inside. I didn't know. And let's just say, my 3 weeks at that college come to an end. It was finished. So to say he has trust issues in me when danger is about, I think he's about right. We'll go go-karting. I've took him off the track. So for him to get into a lake with me, when he's not Michael Phelps, he ain't the greatest swimmer in the world, in a canal, in a canoe, it's going to take a lot of persuading. But I told him I'm older now, I'm an old man now, I'm not like that. I just sometimes get bursts of excitement and think that doing stuff like this is wise and clever, but it's not. When it is, it's funny. But I've even run on a cricket pitch live on TV and that, so Yeah, I'm a bit off my head. So we found a little forest area where they've been chopping for wood. Deforestation, as they call it. We're going to come up here and have a little look. Lovely views. Alright. We turning around. That's it. We're on private land. We've got to get out of here. Look at that for a view. How beautiful is that? Yeah, we drove up there and then we saw the owners not looking too happy. But look at that for a view. Absolutely beautiful. What better, eh? Sitting on an ATV, looking at the lakes and the forest. And I think my mate gets to live this every day. I'm not even going to talk at this bit, just how beautiful it is. beautiful it is down here. Whoa. Shall I go for an overtake? Absolute beautiful down here. Once again, thank you for watching. There should be a couple more videos from Sweden. If they're not and I only done this one, I really appreciate it. My subscribers are getting higher. We're going to keep moving forward with this. If you could like, comment, share, let me know how you felt this video went, everything else. And we'll see you on the next video. I don't know if you can see it, look, there's goats. See the goats? Yeah.